Okay, this is number 4 that Kayla worked out, and we have solution for B, C, and little a will be 180 degrees minus 99.187 degrees minus 28.652 degrees, which is going to be 52.161 degrees. So that's it. And that's going to be equal to little a. Okay, next. This one right here, 5. Does anybody need help with 5?
Oh, I can do it.
You can do it?
I said it first.
I want to do 6. I want to do 6. I want to do 6.
That means I have 5.
6. Let's
A
see.
is 9.83052. B is 89.136.
We have some eager participants today. which
I've
is
already
good.
said the answers.
Kenzie, you are the chosen one.
Are we going to get a
Yay.
chart for this? It tickles.
All right, Kenzie.
No.
What did you
She volunteered. She got chosen too. Okay, Kenzie, this is yours.
A is 9.83052.
I thought water was going to
9.8305.
No.
9.83052.
Okay, I'll call it 3 decimal places. Okay,
It's not just that. It's a bunch of.
and
B is
I know, that's what I said. I said iron and other
89.318.
No, it's a bunch of other. There's a bunch of other
C.
questions.
89.318
questions. That was just one.
318.
degrees.
Go through all of them. I have the answer.
C is 35.682.
Okay, I think that makes sense.
Corvette.
So they all add up to 180. So this one here, you did by law of cosines. Was it this one here, like little a is equal to,
It's on the board.
you did it like this, little a equals 12 squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 12 times 7 times cosine 55. Is that how you got it?
Yep.
So that's how your little a,
So it doesn't always have to be C, it can be any of the letters.
it can be any of the letters. They're interchangeable is what it amounts to.
That's all I was confused.
Yeah, so it's all interchangeable. So you can use each one of those 3 formulas. I like to, you can do that. You can change it. You can change that to big C if you wanted to. But then that would make, then you'd have to have little c wouldn't be that. So, but if you draw a picture of it, it might help straighten out your confusion. Okay? And number 6. Kaylee, you said you volunteered for number 6?
Yeah, water was right answer.
Let me see here. You want to do number 6? Okay, you can do number 6. I'll cross your name. All right, what do you got for number 6?
So b squared equals 43 squared plus 19 squared minus 2 times 43 times 19 cosine
19 times cosine 35 degrees. Okay.
B, I went to the calculator, and B equals 29.521.
29.521. Okay. And does that answer make sense? Yeah, maybe. Sounds could be between those two. Okay, what's the one you solve for next? You solve for A,
Big A.
big A. Okay, so you got A.
Big A equals sine
56.664.
Then I solve for big C and it equals sine 1.6.
Sine 21 point, okay. What happens is you got to do, when you have something like this, what you have to do is solve for the smallest one first after you find that one. Oops, thing's moving on me. It's haunted. Okay. Got to solve for that, for the smallest one first, and we're going to explain why in a little bit. So you're saying that this is the angle you chose here? What is this sine? A equals sine? I don't get it. Now I don't have any problem with this at all, because this is going to be the square root of that. But here C or sine C, excuse me, sine C over 19 is going to be equal to sine 35 over 29.521. So C is going to be equal to inverse sine of 19 sine 35 degrees over 29.521. So little c is, or angle C, I said little c, 19 sine 35, 19 times sine 35 divided by 29.521. So you should get 21.664 degrees. 21.664 degrees. So that would be angle C, and then you have, then the next thing you have to do is find angle A, your biggest angle. So biggest angle A is going to be 180 minus 35 minus 21.664. So big A is going to be equal to 180 minus 35 minus A and S. So 123.336. Did anybody get that for angle A? 123.6, does that look right? Is that what you got, Emma? Okay. You got to go to the smallest one first. And now what you're able to do is you're able to find out what you have angle A, and what do you need to find still? You have angle C, angle A, so that's all of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is your side B, you have everything now. Now what happens is, I want to show you why you get into trouble. It's this thing right here. Sine 123.336. The sine of this is that, okay? And what's going to be the inverse sine of that? Okay? You see what happens is, the sine of this is this, but the inverse sine of this is this. So the problem you get into is when you have an angle between 90 and 180 degrees, it has the same sign as an angle that is between 0 and 90 degrees. And so that's why when you solve using law of cosines, or when you solve for something you don't know, you go and solve for the smallest one first. So that way, when we subtracted, we knew we had 123.336. If you don't do it in that order, you could possibly get into this kind of trouble. Okay, that was a good discovery. We had the same thing happen in 5th period the other day. I appreciate that. It's called the ambiguous case. Oh yeah, I owe you. Okay, for 5 through 8, solve the triangle. Okay, we'll choose somebody for that. You can get through 8, that'd be great today. Let's see, we got left here. Here we are going to have Kaylee, but you already did that one. I'm going to remove your name. So Kaylee, you would have got chosen anyway if we went to the. Okay, Emma, you're number 7. All right, Emma, number 7.
I'm not quite right now.
All right.
I can work through it with you.
Okay, go ahead.
So I did the square root of 12 squared plus 21 squared
12 squared plus 21 squared.
minus 2 times 12 times 21 cosine 90.
Cosine 95 degrees.
And then I got 25.078 minus.
So C equals, you said 25?
0.078.
0.078. Okay, so that's going to be little c. And then what was the next one you did? Now one thing you have, if you have an angle that's already over 90 degrees, like this one, it doesn't matter which order you do it in. But I like to use the smallest one next, but because you know you're not going to have an ambiguous signs problem because you've already eaten up over half of your 180.
I did 12 sine 95.
12 sine 95 degrees over 25.078, is that what it is? So this is going to be A, or big A, excuse me, right, equals,
I don't know if I got it right, because I got 0.47.
A should be,
Oh, no. I'll plug something in.
yeah, so A should be this, inverse sine of all this.
I accidentally put it up. I need to sign.
But see, it was good that you realized quickly that answer didn't make sense, because that's what you do as a mathematician.
I got 28.469.
That's degrees, okay? So you got little c, you got big A, what else do you need? You need big B, right?
Yeah.
And that's gonna be
95 plus 28.469 minus 28. And we got 56.531.
68.531.
Yes.
Okay, that's big C. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
No, that was big B.
Oh, that was big B? Oh, it's big B, sorry. Yeah, big B. This one right here. Okay. I think that's right. Doing my problem examination. I think that's it though. I have trouble getting to this section here. Okay, here we go. 57. 28.5. 25.1, yep, that's it.
Caleb.
5.1. All right, that's good. Good work.
What's happening?
What? There's
All right, one last one. So I have two people to choose from left. I just have Emily and Carmen.
You have like 68 up there? Tell me I'm wrong. Not you. I just want to make sure I know.
No, let me do it. No, regular, stop. Zoom?
Yeah, this one here, I have Emily and Carmen.
Yeah. Zoom. And.
Okay, this is gonna be Emily.
What is this thing for?
That is a light finder.
All right,
It's one of those that just,
Right,
it's like, it's like,
I did
It's like
A
base, look.
equals
you
square
know, the little
root.
circles right here?
so you got little a equals square root of all this stuff here.
Yeah, so 22 squared plus 31 squared minus 2 times 22 times 31. And then cosine of 82.
Cosine 82 degrees, okay.
And that equals 35.428.
35.428.
Yes. And then after that, I did the inverse of sine. This is going to be to find big B.
Your B,
Inverse of sine, and then 22 sine 82 degrees over 35.428. That equals 37.947.
that's degrees, right?
Yes.
And then the last one you have is,
I added the 82 and 37.947. Oh, we got it. And then subtracted by 20.
minus 82, and that's going to be
60.053.
okay. It looks like that's probably, what was that? Yeah, it looks like the techniques are good here. Let's check here.
I just sent, I got it here.
What question are we on? Oh, we already did it?
Yeah, so that'll be all the exercises here. Just to make sure that those answers are right, which I think they are.
I got it.
37.9, yep. 60.1, yep. 30, yep, everything looks good. Good job. We'll just leave it there today. We're done a little bit early.